my first time I ever performed, the first time I ever grabbed the mic and rocked in front of a crowd was in the Bronx on Nelson Avenue in the park, and I was a little kid, and I stood on the milk crate, and I performed with MCA, and Rick Rubin was right next to him, and that was the first time I ever rapped live.
So when you say you say you perform with MCA, like MCA of the Beastie Boys?
Before that was the first. I didn't even know what I was writing little raps in elementary school, but yeah, man, my first ever performance was with MCA. And keep in mind, this is MC and Rick Rubin in the hood in the Bronx. They were the only two white dudes there. And, yeah, that was my very first performance ever. Was with MCA, and Rick Rubin was literally like maybe 3 or 4 feet away from us.
And then I gotta say this, I know we were just on the midst of wrapping this up, man, but I did not know that. If you don't know, I'm gonna be honest, me as a hip-hop journalist, I gotta slide into this one quickly, man. From what you can remember, because as you said, like you were like young, man, what was it like just being up there with MCA, man? Because God bless his soul.
Keep in mind, at the time, he was, I was in, all right, I'll give it to you real quick. I was in the crib, and somebody was knocking on the door, and I looked out the window, and I seen these 2 white dudes. So, of course, there's 2 white dudes at the door. And they were there to talk to Kay. And so Kay was talking to them. Now, mind you, I snuck out. I wasn't supposed to go outside. I snuck out later on that night, and it was, I think, Busy B. It was a couple of MCs out there. Maybe Grandmaster Caz, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. I'm not. I mean, we talking a long time ago. And I snuck outside, and I went around a corner, and I grabbed. And it was almost like the scene from Beastie where Lee went to the. I don't know. I'm sure you've seen Beastie a bunch of times, but
hell yeah.
When Lee showed up at the little abandoned house where he was doing a little party, and his brother was looking at him like, "Yo, you were supposed to be home doing your homework," kind of thing, but he went there to break dance. So I kind of did that kind of thing. So, Kay was looking at me like, "Yo, what the hell are you doing here?" But I was like, "Yo." And so I stood up on the crate, and I grabbed the mic and started rapping on some little Bow Wow type shit, and MC8 was rapping. Now, keep in mind, at the time, Beastie Boys wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't popping yet.
That was probably when they were in the transition.
He went up there and did his
like the whole
hip-hop participation shit, man. Like, he was like, "Everybody in the place say ho," with his scratchy voice, and later on, I started realizing, oh shit, when the License to Ill came out and all that shit, I was like, that's the dude that was on Nelson Park, and I rock with him. So yeah, so I can't really tell you what it was like because I didn't really pay much attention. Like, it was just,
just 2 kids having fun in the park, man. That's why.
He was older than me, but I'm just saying. I mean, he was, yeah, man. But later on, Beastie Boys used to, they really didn't get clowned like people think. They got a lot of love in the hood, man. People love Beastie Boys in the hood. They wasn't like clowned like that. In Crush Groove, they made them look like, people were like clowning them. You know what I'm saying? But they took that personality they had in Crush Groove wasn't really like that live. It was a little bit like that, but it wasn't as crazy as it looked in the movie. But yeah, they got a lot of love in the streets, man, because you can tell they was really about hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? They was really about that shit. They wasn't like fronting.
Oh, man, most definitely. And first and foremost, God bless MCA soul, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, never seen them again ever. That was the only time I ever seen him.